Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are doing a little bit of a different video. We are going to be using a bunch of forgotten makeup. You guys, I have so much makeup that I have purchased over the past several months and never gotten around to using because there's always new. So we're going back and we're using some of this older makeup that I haven't had a chance to try, and we're just incorporating it all into one video, and I'm calling it my forgotten makeup. So if you're curious to see which products I have forgotten about and my thoughts on these new to me products, keep watching. In today's video, we're going to be filming what I'm going to call forgotten makeup. As a content creator, I am constantly buying new makeup, more new makeup. And then by the time I get around to filming what I have, new makeup has already come in and I'm filming that. So there is a drawer that I keep here in my makeup room of all the makeup that I haven't tried yet, that I want to film with and show you guys. So we're going to be using all of that forgotten makeup. Some of it is fairly new. Some of it I have had since December. You guys, that is bad. That is so bad. So we are going to just use all of that today to create a full face of new to me makeup, because let's be honest, this makeup is no longer new. I'm pretty sure none of the makeup that I'm going to be using today was limited edition, so I'm pretty sure you can still get everything. I'm just super late to the game in reviewing it for you guys. And that's my fault. That is completely my fault. Life got in the way when I picked up all this stuff. So I did not get a chance to film it. I went ahead and I primed my face with the Sisley Double Tinture, which is, as you know, my favorite primer, but I'm using it specifically today because I'm going to be trying a new complexion product, and that is the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint. So this is the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. I picked up shade T6. That is what it looks like. I do think it is super cute. You do get a full 30 milliliters or 1 ounce, which is pretty standard. I am going to shake it up. Usually skin tints are pretty thin, so I am going to shake it up before applying it. It almost, like, the shape of the bottle reminds me of like a hand cream. Here is how the product comes out. It's just like a little squeeze, and I'm just going to squeeze some out onto the back of my hand. I am going to use a brush. I used to use my fingers when applying a skin tint, and then I just randomly used a brush, and I thought it worked so much better. So we are going to just use my BK Beauty 101. All right, this is definitely too light of a shade, but that's on me. So here I have half my face done. I think it does look very pretty. I really like the way my skin looks. Now again, the shade is definitely too light. It's almost makes my skin look muddy, but that is completely my fault, not the skin tint. And like I said, I did buy this a while back, and because this is a skin tint and not a foundation, I'm not expecting it to give me a lot of coverage. I'm hoping it'll just make my skin look better. So as far as skin tints goes, I do think that this one is very pretty. I loved how it applied. There were absolutely no issues blending this into my skin. There's no patchiness. There's no, like, it didn't smudge off or anything. I do think that it looks very pretty. Again, it is a skin tint. It's not a foundation, so I'm not expecting a lot of coverage. But very beautiful. We're off to a good start. For concealer, I have the Live Tinted Hue Skin Serum Concealer. Now this was gifted, so I have used it and reviewed it, but I don't believe I've ever used it on my channel, so I'm using it today. I did really like this. This was a concealer that I did really like, and I thought it would look perfectly with a skin tint since it is a serum concealer. It's a little bit on the thinner side. This was the first product that I've ever tried from this brand, and I was very impressed. Yeah, that just like blended right down into my skin. It just melted into my skin. My under eyes look so hydrated. We are definitely off to a good start this morning. I'm going to take the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. I really do like this powder. It's been forever since I have used it. And when I was looking for powders to use, because I don't have a new powder, I just like grabbed some powders that I haven't used in a while. And this is one of them. And I don't know why I don't use it that often. I really, really like it. It really is the softest powder I've ever tried. So it makes a perfect under eye powder. And then to go in with the finishing powder, I'm going to be using the Coke and Dough pressed powder. I did review this year. I believe it was in 2024. That's what it looks like. It's got this beautiful swirl. Brightening Moisture Power, and I have shade Blurring Beige. And then when I reviewed it, I remember that I liked it. I just don't reach for it because I just prefer a loose powder. But I did really like it when I reviewed it. So we're gonna try it again and see if I still like it. Yeah, I think that set down that skin tint very, very beautifully, and it even gave me a little bit extra coverage that I was looking for. Yeah, that looks very, very nice. For bronzer, again, I don't have a new bronzer, but I do have a bronzer that I am not positive I've ever used on the channel. This is the LYS bronzer, and I have shade Harmony Medium. So I'm going to take my Chikuhodo F01 to just add a little bit. I actually have two of the LYS bronzers. They are both medium shades, and I did swatch them to see which one I thought would work best, and I thought Harmony was a little bit warmer. Now for blush and highlighter, I picked up this Natasha Denona cheek palette. This is the Berry Pop Cheek Trio. It's a little bright, you guys. I have seen other content creators use it, and I think it looks beautiful. So I picked it up, and we're going to try it today. So here is the packaging. You have a cream blush, you have a tinted glow cream base, and then you have a dream glow powder. I'm really, really excited to try this. I have this type of set in her My Dream palette, and it is one of my favorite cheek palettes of all time. I absolutely love it. So I'm really, really excited to try this new one. I am going to start by swatching everything. So I'll start here with this cream blush. And I really do not know how it's cream. It feels like a powder to me. That is super bright. And then you've got this cream in the middle. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then this highlighter. That is so bright. I'm going to go in light-handed. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 106. I'm going to start with the True Cream. This cream base. Because what they are calling a cream blush truly feels like a powder to me. Now, I did just pick up the new Natasha Denona Golden Collection, and I will be reviewing that soon. I promise not to get too far behind. I am really, really trying to catch up with all of the new makeup that I have. Okay, this color is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It is blending right down. It is not too bright, and I'm loving the glow that it's giving my skin. That is just beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. So now I'm going to go in with the blush. Now again, they are calling this a cream blush. It felt like a powder. I'm going to take a powder blush brush and very lightly pick up some of the product. Okay, that is bright. That is a little too bright. I'm going to go back in with my BK Beauty 106 to blend. I honestly look like a clown right now, you guys. I'm going to blend it out. It's a little bit too bright. All right, that's not helping. I'm going back in with my foundation brush to kind of tame this. that was really bright. I don't know that I would use this pink in the future. That might be a little bit too bright for me, but this middle shade, this cream, that was absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to take that same BK Beauty 106 and I'm going to go into the highlight shade because it is a little bit creamy. And we'll just add some highlight. So it's definitely giving me a glow. I feel like the glow is not as intense as I was expecting. I really thought that the glow would be a lot more intense. So I'm going to take that same brush. I'm going to go back into that middle shade because I felt like that shade really worked. All right, I went ahead and put my hair down. I'm just going to let this sit while I do my eye makeup and we'll revisit. We'll see if I need to tone it down a little bit more. But once I put my hair down, I don't think that it looks as bright. With my hair pulled back, it was definitely bright. I think right now with my hair down, it kind of just blends all together and I don't think it looks as bright. So now we're going to move on to eye products. I have so many new eyeshadows that I have never tried, you guys. It is a little bit ridiculous. I'm going to start with the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick, and this is in shade Au Natural. So I'm going to use this as an eye primer. Now I have used the caviar sticks in the past and I do really like them, and I'm not certain where I got this. I didn't buy it. So I either got it as in like an advent calendar. I'm guessing that's where it was. Or maybe like a mystery box unboxing or something. But I do not believe that I purchased it. I just received it and I have never tried it. So I thought we would go ahead and use it today as the primer. And for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. Now again, this I picked up last year in like the Black Friday sales. I did do a swatch and I will insert a photo of that swatch. I took a swatch with the intention of posting it and doing a review shortly. That never happened, you guys. So I never got around. I just haven't gotten around to using it, and I really, really want to try this palette. I do think that it looks very beautiful. So you will see mine is not in exact pristine condition because, like I said, I have done those swatches and I will insert those swatches. And because this is so old at this point, it is not new, I am not going to go through and do all of the swatches for you, but as I'm applying it, there are names, so I will make sure and tell you guys the name of the shade that I'm applying. All right, so the first shade that I'm going to take here is called Love Anarchy, and it looks like a beautiful kind of like crease shade. So I'm going to take my Sonia G Crease Pro. It is extremely, extremely powdery, and I'm just creating one eye look today. I know, this huge palette deserves several eye looks, and I will try my best to incorporate some of those eye looks over in my everyday looks over on Instagram. That will be my goal. But for today's video, I just wanted to kind of play with it and see how I like the formula. This is the first Huda Beauty palette that I have ever tried. I recently was gifted the Huda Beauty concealer, which I love. Really, really love. I was also gifted the eyeliner, which again, I really, really love. So I was like, okay, maybe I should try these eyeshadows. And the palette really did intrigue me. I thought it looked very, very pretty. And that shade was very nice, but you'll see that there is a lot of powder in the pan. Now I am going to go in with the dark brown next to it called Hope. I do have to go to work, so I am creating a look that I can wear to work. But really, I just wanted to kind of play with it and see what the formula was like. if you guys have tried any Huda Beauty palettes that you really, really love, let me know down below which ones you've tried and really love. So far, I'm really impressed with how this is blending. My eyelids look flawless. I'm not seeing any sort of texture or anything. There are definitely some out of my comfort zone shades in here. You've got this glitter down here, and then you've got like this black gel, which I suppose you could use as an eyeliner, but there are definitely some shadows in here that are outside my comfort zone. Take a Sonia G soft shader, and there's this like champagne shimmer. It's called Stand Up, and I'm going to use that on my lower lid. And this is like a cream. That is gorgeous. I really, really like it. So I'm just taking whatever's left on my brush and going underneath my brow bone. I'm gonna go back in with that Crease Pro to blend and diffuse. I really, really like it. I think that it is beautiful, and I am very excited to keep playing with this palette and try some of these other shades. I think I'll be able to create a lot of everyday eye looks just using 1 or 2 shades at a time. I'm going to go ahead and put on eyeliner. I am going to use that Huda Beauty eyeliner since I am using the Huda Beauty eyeshadow. I thought I would go ahead and use this eyeliner again. This is the Creamy Coal eyeliner. I really, really like it. I have the brown shade. I use it on a very regular basis. It is absolutely one of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead, put that on off camera. For mascara, I am going to use a mascara that I don't use a lot. This is the Surratt mascara. This was gifted. It is not my favorite just because of the wand. It is a very, very small, thinned wand, which is not my favorite. But I have it. I don't use it a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and use it today. I will be back once I put on the eyeliner and the mascara. And then I do have some new lip products that I haven't ever used before as well. There's the finished eye look. I do really, really like it. I am very, very impressed with these shadows in the new Pretty Grunge palette. And like I said, I will continue to use this over on Instagram or in my daily, everyday get ready with me's. I will be incorporating this in so I can use some of these other shadows. But the 3 that I used, love. Absolutely love. Now for a lipstick. I don't even know when I picked this up, but this is the NARS Afterglow Balm, and it's in shade Orgasm. Here is the packaging. I do really like it, and this does look like just a beautiful, beautiful lip balm. I don't anticipate that this is going to give me a lot of color. I think it's just going to give me a light sheer tint on the lips, which I think is perfect for summer and perfect for this look because this skin tint, again, is also very light. There's the Afterglow lip balm. I think it's very pretty. I mean, it's not something that I would put on to go to work or put on if I'm going out for the evening, but to just throw on my lips while I'm out running errands or throughout the day, I think it's perfect. I really do like it. It feels super, super moisturizing on the lips. There is a very slight pink hue. So let me know what you guys think. That completes my full face of forgotten makeup. You guys, let me know what you guys think. I sincerely apologize for the delay in getting up some of these videos. I really, really do. I mean, I cannot believe that I have had this Pretty Grunge palette since December and I'm just getting around to using it. That is completely my fault. That is completely unacceptable, and I do apologize for that, but I promise I'm going to make it up and I'm going to be using this palette and seeing what kind of looks I can create. Natasha Denona Cheek Trio. You guys, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. That middle cream kind of like highlighting blush is beautiful. The highlighting shade by itself was also pretty. I just don't know about that. This dark shade right here. That was a little too much for me. So I think if you are someone with a deeper skin tone, I really, really think that this would be beautiful on you. Absolutely. Like, this is probably a must-have. It is going to absolutely look beautiful. Lighter skin tones, I think you can wear it. I don't know that you can wear this deep shade, but the two other shades you could easily wear. Easily wear. The formula is beautiful, and I did really, really like it. Now, the skin tint, I do really, really like that. I should have gotten a different shade. That's on me. But I do think that it is very beautiful. And my makeup has now been on for a while because I did have to get off and take a phone call. So my makeup has been on now for a couple of hours. And it still looks really, really good. I'm very, very impressed. But let me know down below, what was your favorite? Have you tried any of these products? Let me know. I would love to hear. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.